Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. I think today is going to be our final mow of the season. As you can see, it's not the clearest of days out today, and we're about to see the temperature drop drastically. We're looking at highs in the 40s and 50s next week. So I think that's pretty much going to end the growing season out here. We'll play it by ear though and see what happens. Give you guys a look here as to what's going on though. Still got some pretty good color for the most part. There's a couple of areas throughout that are definitely struggling. You can see kind of through here. It's lost a little bit of color in here, but it's not bad. I've got something going on up here though. You can kind of see a little bit through here, maybe more so from this angle, but I'm not positive what's going on here. It almost feels like a lack of water, but I can't really tell for sure. I haven't put a probe in it or anything, but with it being so late in the fall, I don't think I'm gonna worry about it this year. We'll tackle it in the spring if something comes up. Clean up after your dogs, guys. Magic trick, guys. Lawn striping right here. Alright guys, I love perennial rye. It just looks so good, so dark. Now normally I have the sun, that's the south side of my house, so the sun will come around this direction. So from this side, middle of the day, it's really hard to see this. But because of the overcast today, you can see it just fine. Let's see what it looks like from the other side. Oh yeah. Just insanely green. You can see different colors a little bit here and there. It's a little bit of dormancy. It's not terrible. It'll all look like that later this year. Let's get on to the backyard. Along the side of the house here, it's finally starting to fill in nicely down here. This area kind of really struggled all summer long. You can see it's still a little bit thin throughout various different areas, but there's a good chance this is probably going to get torn out and concreted next year anyway. So not too terribly worried about it, just happy with how it looks overall. Just kind of walk on through here for you, let you guys see it all. You can see how bright colored this is. It's just because it doesn't really get a ton of sun throughout the day. This is on the north side of my house, so it never really gets a whole bunch of sun. So it stays pretty wet throughout there. Backyard though here, looking phenomenal. This was fresh sod that went down last September. And I never really liked the color in it. And I mean, throughout all of it, you could see actual squares throughout everything, showing you where all the sod pieces were. It's starting to finally blend together pretty good now. You can still see some traces of various different sod slabs. But the more we dethatch this, overseed, fertilize, do the steps, the better that's gonna look. Had a little windstorm not too long ago, blew in some trash. We'll get that cleaned up before we mow out here. I think today we're gonna blow out the sprinkler systems as well, as long as time allows us. We've got a little something going on this evening, so I might not have enough time to get to that, but we'll try. Let's get to the mowing. Alright, let's get that double perimeter pass. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up the mow of what I think is going to be the final of the season. I could be wrong. It is looking incredible though. Can't complain about the colors. Halloween is on Thursday. And it's still, I mean, I think we've got a high of 68 today, which is insane for the end of October. And for the grass to be this green, are you kidding me? I do want your guys' opinion though. Because of how skinny this area is, obviously I run it this direction every time. I mix it up back here. Sometimes I go across, sometimes I go forward and back. Right now I'm hitting the diagonal lines, as you can see. But I kind of really like this pattern. Tell me what your guys' thoughts are on this. Look at it from the other angle here. Yeah, that is awesome. I kind of think I should mow this in next. Just do the diagonal and then come back and run this. I think that should be the next mow. If I get another mow this year, I'm gonna do that for sure. I think I'm gonna run the sprinklers before I do a blowout, just because it still needs a little bit of water throughout, especially up in the front yard. In fact, let's go pull a plug where we saw that issue. Well, it looks like I've got plenty of moisture in there, so it's definitely not a watering issue. Because that's plenty wet. So we'll see what's going on with it. Probably next spring, but there's plenty of water in this for sure.
I'm taking a picture of you. I'm taking